What will the experience of watching television look like 20 years from now be? Is the television still going to be an appliance in the front of the room? Will it be a projected image? Will it be digital wallpaper? Um, will it be three-dimensional? Will you be able to interact with it? Um, will you be able to touch things and buy the clothes that this person's wearing or this lamp that's on this table and make that happen? And how interactive will that experience be? Now that ties in directly with our work experience, because what will our computers look like? What will our monitor look like? The idea of holography was originally conceived of back in 1948. They worked out a lot of the details for it. And you can imagine, everybody can imagine what a three-dimensional display would look like, but the problems involved in that are much more complicated than they ever anticipated. So we still haven't really created a three-dimensional display yet. But if you think about what your office would look like if you threw the display on your computer away and you displayed things three-dimensionally above your computer, what would that look like? We can't even imagine what it would look like to surf the internet, or to if you have three-dimensional charts and graphs, what does that third dimension represent? See, we've been trained from birth to think two-dimensional whiteboards and blackboards, two-dimensional paper and books. Even our displays on our computer are two-dimensional. And we're just now, with virtual reality and augmented reality, getting into some of the three-dimensional stuff. But it's still a long ways from the possibilities that if we had that three-dimensional display, that true three-dimensional display, what would that look like? See, I've proposed the notion that sometime in the future, going to a movie will be people sitting in the round, and then the movie will be displayed three-dimensionally in the middle of it. So if you can imagine a 50-foot tall Harrison Ford running across, and every time you go to the movie, you sit in a different seat, so you see it from a different perspective. I think that would be really interesting. Now, there's more than a few problems to solve to get to something like that, but I don't think that's too far off. So anyway, but it's changing everything. This is a demarcation point. There's the pre-coronavirus and the post-coronavirus, and it changes. It's going to change everything in Hollywood, because all of the TV shows, the programming, the movies, and everything up to this point, we suddenly have a different morality. We have a different ways of looking at success and heroes, and all of that changes. And so we're actually looking for a new breed of storyteller to guide us into the future. And so there's a huge opportunity there. I'm absolutely sure there's a lot of writers in Hollywood that are pitching new storylines to the Hollywood executives right now. Something they believe will be the new hit series of the future. But
well, when something comes out on Netflix, I'll think of you.
Okay.